Hey guys, so today I'm here for a new beauty review on the Viseart Theory palette. They are super sleek and thin, and they're so lightweight. These are awesome for travel. Now they open up in like this origami type situation, and each palette has 6 eyeshadows that are all removable from the sides, so you can essentially create your own theory palette by putting in different colors from the different palettes in one, or you can pop these all out and pop them into a Z palette. You can actually create an easel and place your eyeshadow palette like down on a flat surface and it'll stand up for you. For some reason I'll always forget how to open it, and then I end up dinging one of the eyeshadows, which is painful. But besides that, packaging, awesome. So for the palettes themselves, there are 3 different ones that are kind of in 3 different color families. Each one is $45. I have 2 out of the 3 Theory palettes. The first one I have is the Theory Palette 1 Cashmere. This is a more neutral palette. So you have mid-tone warms, kind of bronzy taupes, and a nice silver and a deep brown. All 3 of the palettes are the same as far as pan size, and also there's 1 row of all matte shades, and then there's 1 row of all shimmer shades. The next one is 2 Minx, which is this super pretty ultra warm palette. Theory 3 is called Chroma, and it's very cool toned. I am not a cool tone girl, so I did not pick up the Theory 3, but if you're into cool tones, then it's got beautiful grays, silvers, and both matte and shimmer. The nice thing about how these palettes are put together is that they're kind of user-friendly, in that if you take a look at the 3 kind of sets going this way, each matte shade is paired up with its relative shimmer shade. So you have a very light matte and shimmer, you have a mid-tone matte and shimmer, and then you have a deeper matte and shimmer. So pretty much this maps out your entire eye look for you. So this can be your highlight shades, these can be your crease shades, and then these can be your kind of smokier shades if you want the basis of an eye look. Now, of course, there's no boundary that you necessarily have to use this palette that way, but if you're someone who's kind of just starting out with eyeshadows, then this just makes it easy for you because you know exactly what to pair, where, and how, and with what, if that makes sense. And bonus, these are free of silicones and minerals, so if you are a little bit sensitive, then these should work really well for you. So these are the 3 matte shades from the Cashmere palette. And these are the 3 shimmer shades from the Cashmere palette. These are the 3 matte shades in the Minx palette. And these are the 3 shimmer shades. Look how stunning those are. Those literally look like they're wet metallic goodness. So now on to my personal take on these products. I mean, you just saw in my swatches how insanely pigmented these eyeshadows are. Yes, there are only 6 in a palette and it is $45, which, if you do the math, it's actually pretty inexpensive per eyeshadow for the quality, especially that you're getting. Now, I am wearing the eyeshadows from both palettes on my eyes today. From the Cashmere palette, I have these 2 as my highlight on my brow bone and my inner corner. I have this one in my crease. I have this one on the inner, like, third of my eyelid. And then I'm actually using this as my eyeliner today. Also, fun fact, I'm using this one as my brow powder today. This was the first time I have used it in my brows. I actually liked the way it worked. It was super pigmented, easy to blend, and it just gives a really nice soft effect to your brows. From the Minx palette, I am using this gold shade on top of the other highlight shades on my inner corner and my brow bone. I'm using this shade along with the other one in my crease as well. And I'm using this beautiful, like, maroony, burgundy, metallic shade on the rest of my lid. The metallic ones don't have the same vibrancy when you're using a brush. So what I would suggest is to either use a wet brush, definitely use a packing brush. Highly suggest using your fingers actually, because they apply so beautifully to the lids with your fingers, and then you can blend out any edges with your brush. The metallics specifically, just work with them a little bit because they're worth it. Each shade is different enough from the other where even if you're using a bunch of them like the way I did today together, they don't all blend into one eye color. They just lay and sit beautifully on the eyes. I don't really know how to explain it, but it just looks very airbrush and it's very long lasting. 6 eyeshadows, insane quality, beautiful blendability, so easy to work with, and so versatile. Like these palettes, anyone could use them, whether you're a professional or a beginner, and no matter what your skin tone is. I'm super impressed. I personally feel that the shadow quality in these Theory palettes is better than the original Viseart palettes. I don't know whether they've actually changed the formula or not, but I have a couple of the other ones and they work beautifully, but these are just so creamy and pigmented. If you're interested in Viseart, whether you already own products or whether you're interested in purchasing your first ones, check these Theory palettes out because they're amazing. Also, the Viseart original palettes, yes, you get more eyeshadows, but they are $80 for one palette. So if you are nervous to bite the bullet and spend 80 bucks on a palette, then 45 doesn't seem so bad, right? Go check these out. Definitely would recommend them. That's a wrap on my Viseart Theory palette review. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below for me and let me know what reviews and videos you guys want to see from me, and I will definitely get on that ASAP. But until my next video, thank you guys as always so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye guys!